just kind of gone downhill.
Hurricane Maggie says, be careful, don't get an airbag, flash camera in your face.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of counteracts the airbag, the effectiveness of the airbag if you have like a camera in between it.
Yeah, it just jams the camera into your eyeball.
Oh, that would be cool. He'd be like a cyborg man with a camera for an eyeball.
Yeah.
We couldn't pull the camera out of your face, so we just wired it directly to your brain.
Yeah, everybody hit my chip-in account. I just need $3,000 for one of these.
Oh, you know. That's not that much.
Okay, I need $5,000 for 2 of them.
I need to get a chip-in account so I can get rid of that.
Debt?
That little thing that keeps coming on every minute saying, you are looking at a demonstration of Wirecast in a sexy female robo voice.
Now, speaking of classic Topeka, that is Garfield Pool right back there. And let's see, they had decided it's like, okay, it's time to, you know, re-outfit the thing.
Right next door to a trailer park.
Yeah, go figure. We're in North Topeka. So anyway, it was, you know, they had the, you know, that pool was old. And so it was going to cost like, you know, $1 million or something to replace the pool. And first they could roll them up.
Oh, wait. There we go. Now we're safe.
Tima looks much more secure. So anyway, they were going to wait till the end of this next swimming season to start tearing up the pool and replacing it. And, you know, and they were going to operate it for this summer. In the meantime, the meth heads got in there and ripped all of the copper and brass fittings out of the whole thing, and it was going to cost like $60,000 to replace all of that and fix all of that. And the city, I think, yeah, they're just like, fuck it, we're just not going to have a pool in North Topeka. So I don't know where the hell these people are going to go to bathe.
Ooh. Well, if it's like Kansas City, they have a lot of fountains to go to.
Yeah.
You can tell the people without air conditioning and proper bathing facilities because they're all in the fountains.
Yeah. La 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 la, North Topeka. Dovetail Roofing.
Well, this time, last time I did this with Jessica, I noticed like half the show you can barely hear her because something got all screwed up. It didn't reset right. As people can tell by my camera falling off of my hair, how professional and professionally done really is.
Yeah. I can't cross the state line without my parole officer. Well, she's in Florida. Or is that the warden?
Bob can't cross the state line without contacting his parole officer.
47 degrees. We've got a heat wave going on.
Oh, I know. There should be a gas station on this strip.
Yeah. There's... yeah, down that way.
Thank God this car doesn't sit there and go boom, boom, boom every 5 seconds saying you're out of gas.
You're a moron. You are stranded on the side of the road. You got some splaining to do.
I like the, I wanted to invent a robo voice for Garmin, you know, like the New York cabbie voice.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Hey, take a fucking left there.
Exactly. Oh, look what you fucking did. I gotta recalculate for your fucking ass. God.
Well, maybe we could have Tommy Tard do the vocals, the voices for that. You know. Hey, didn't I tell you to take a fucking right? Now you gotta go around the block. Fuck. Yeah, actually, there's a pretty decent little Chinese place down here.
Oh, really? Oh, we're actually looking for a gas station.
Yeah.
So, I guess a decent little Chinese place would count. Dimple Donuts.
Yeah. Some friends of mine turned me on to that place. It doesn't look like much. and it's buffet style,
Oh, yeah.
and not like in one of those huge mega buffets like when you find tacos and pizza at a Chinese buffet.
Statue of Liberty has a mustache.
What's that supposed to be?
I don't know. I just saw it on the side of the road.
Yeah, but yeah, it's in that little strip mall there.
Oh. I'm looking over at these diesel trucks from like the Storm Chase vehicle.
All right.
Dental care. Oh, Hong Kong?
Yeah, the Hong Kong.
We have this great little Vietnamese place in Kansas City that we go to, called Vietnam Cafe, originally enough.
A Vietnam place called Vietnam Cafe.
Yeah.
We headed towards the famous Haunted State Hospital. Oh yeah, we could.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking on that. Well, it looks like we're heading back into South Topeka.
Civilization. Actually, that Curtis Family Cemetery is back there. Some of my videos on YouTube are that place, and it's like Curtis.
You know, said a localized tornado right there. Yeah. That was one in February.
No, I think that was the White Power Cafe.
The White Power Cafe.
No, it was the Heidelberg Cafe, and it was run by these like little freaked out white trash and bread neo-Nazi types.
Right.
And one of their claims to fame was they had this little alabaster statue of a horse that was once owned by Adolf Hitler.
Nice.
And yeah, basically, Ku Klux Klan. Oh, there's your gas station. If you could.
This is always a rough deal. Oh, there's a lot of little googie up here.
Yeah.
It's always a rough deal here to do this because then I have to kind of reset. Because when I turn the car off, which you should do at a gas station.
Oh, all the electric goes down?
No, the inverter stays on, but when you turn the car back on, the inverter goes into the the battery's low mode and it shuts itself off.
Oops.
Although I tell you, it probably it won't mess me up too bad. It'll just turn off.
Are we in the hood? No, we're not really in the hood. We're, well, in the hood as far as the Ku Klux Klan goes. Look, a Negro. Lots of words.
I remember going through bad neighborhoods and like back in the 70s when you had cranks, nobody had really those fancy pants roll-up windows, and people would crank the windows and lock the doors and stuff like that. And I was like, it's a little overplayed there. I don't know. And now it's like,
We're in the hood. We're in the white hoods.
Oh, that can be worse than any hood you could imagine.
Yeah. Let's see, I think there was 3 stabbings over here last week. Which, I mean, for a lot of cities, it's like only 3 stabbings, whatever, but it's like, considering that Topeka is 120,000.
That's not that good.
The violent crime rate per capita is actually, I don't know what it is this year, but there was years where we bypassed Detroit and Washington, D.C. as far as like
per capita crime.
Yeah. And I mean, that's just like violent crime.
Well, I find that that's a product of education and a product of the attitude of a city when it comes to what my blog is actually about, the arts.
Are you saying we're a bunch of violent dumbasses?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we talked about the schools shutting down arts in favor of sports. Like, there was one school in Kansas City. Their excuse was Kansas City area. Their excuse was that sports brings in money, and I'm like, really?
Right.
I bet you spend a lot more money on sports than it ever brings in.
Well, that's been an argument with universities, for a long time, and it almost is a valid argument because, like, KU, KU basketball is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
And, so it's like when there's when there's basketball games at KU, especially one of the rivalries like Mizzou or Nebraska or something.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, just one of those games will bring like $4 or $5 million into the local economy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not just the university. And then football, yeah, kind of the same, but not quite to that extent because KU has a much bigger legacy as basketball.
Yeah, because Naismith, the inventor of basketball, spent a lot of years there.
Yeah, he was Canadian.
Yeah, and he actually didn't start inventing basketball at KU. He invented it at an East Coast college. I can't remember
stole it from the Indians.
Yeah, but I believe he did a lot of his work on the sport at KU, or maybe not. I don't know.
But he's buried at KU. Yeah, are we in the hood?
Sweet, are we in the hood?
Yeah.
The hood of Topeka.
You can't really see who all's on here, but...
oh, I can bring that up.
Yeah.
And bring that up.
Yeah, you got a couple people. I tweeted and twittered, hey, everybody out there, why don't you type in the / invite friends.
Sometimes with the slow connection, you have to reload.
Right.
And then also, all these things appear that you've been missing. Turn off. Car.
Okay, so if we die here,
Blowing up.
that means, yeah, because it's a tricky proposition. We got all these cameras and things running off an inverter. Like Steve-O was explaining earlier, Como esta? Let me get this back up here. Yeah, as soon as we get gas, we'll run over to the famous Topeka State Hospital. Don't make eye contact. And I was like, hey, we got Tima here who's keeping an evil eye out. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, this area right here really isn't so bad. It's mostly what you get is to the you know, right over here is the blah 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 blah. The blah 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 is the homeless mission, and they kind of do an okay job. There's like some religious overtones to that I don't really dig.
One of those things that requires my zip code, and I couldn't even remember it. Like, I didn't need to know my zip code. Am I being out-of-staters having to pay more?
Yeah, we're getting gas. But so anyway, a lot of homeless people are basically kind of mentally ill, especially now that our state hospital is haunted rather than being used. When Reagan came through and slashed all the funding for those and they had to shut them down, they basically took all these patients that were housed there and said, boom, you're cured, here you go, out on the street. And they called it community-based something. And,
Policing?
Yeah, community-based therapy or housing or something. It's like, yeah, they're in the community, all right, under the bridge, you know. You know, a lot of these people, they self-medicate. They got alcohol and drug deals, issues. So around here, you'll find a lot of people, especially getting kind of more towards this time of night. You'll start seeing them kind of staggering around more and, you know, getting into trouble, starting fights. And stuff. Then over in Kansas Avenue, there's a bunch of really kind of seedy little bars that, and every week there's some shooting, stabbing, beating, whatever. Yeah, it's but I mean, that's kind of what Steve-O was kind of talking about, and what he was getting around to the.
What I do?
You gave to it a long way around, but